Basically, before going to this presentation, based on the type of the signal, here the modulation techniques are classified into two different types. How many different types of the signals we have? That is the analog signal and the digital signal.
Digital signal.
Or is it pin number 3? Okay. Voice is not clear. Now also my voice is not clear, ma?
No, ma'am, it's clear.
No, ma'am. Hey, no,
Okay.
download చేసిన
But
episodes
some of the మీ డివైస్ కూడా స్టోరేజ్ ఎక్కువగా ఉంటే చదవడం వల్ల ప్రాబ్లం వస్తుంది. ఓకే. No signal is very clear at me. Okay. So based on the type of the signal, the signals are mainly two different types. Now analog signal and the digital signal. What is meant by the analog signal here? If this is a continuous function of time, then the signal is known as the analog signal. Digital signal. If the signal is the discrete time is able to measure the signal, then it is known as a discrete signal or digital signal. So based on the type of the signal, again we have two different types of the modulations: analog modulation and the digital modulation. In analog modulation, again we have two different types. That is the amplitude modulation. Okay, you can see in this slide we have the amplitude modulation, and these two comes under angle modulation. Okay, in angle modulation again we have two different types: frequency modulation and the phase modulation. Okay, if the signal is the digital signal, then in digital modulation again we have so many different types. Those commanders PAM, pulse amplitude modulation, PPM, pulse position modulation, PWM, pulse width modulation, PCM, pulse code modulation, DM, delta modulation, and adaptive delta modulation. Okay, about to each and every digital modulation technique we are going to learn in the 4th chapter. Mainly the objectives are amplitude modulation and the angle modulation. Okay. The first one is the amplitude modulation. Actually, what is meant by the modulation? Changing the characteristics of carrier signal by means of the instantaneous value of the amplitude of the message signal. So, what are the different characteristics we have? 3. For any signal, basically we have the 3 different factors or 3 different characteristics. Those are the amplitude, frequency, and phase. Okay. To which characteristic, to which factor we are going to alter, we are going to change, depending upon that factor, the modulation may be classified. The first one is the amplitude modulation. As the name indicates, in amplitude modulation, we are going to change the amplitude of the carrier signal. Okay, if it is frequency modulation, we are going to change the frequency of the carrier signal. Okay, now coming to the definition, in amplitude modulation, it is a modulation technique used in the electronic communication, most commonly transmission via the carrier wave. Not only for amplitude modulation, for any type of the modulation, the information is going to transmit by means of a radio carrier wave. In amplitude modulation, the amplitude, that is nothing but the strength of the signal of the carrier wave, is varied in proportional to the message signal being transmitted. What happens means the amplitude of the carrier signal is going to vary based on the instantaneous value of the amplitude of the message signal. Okay, so if the amplitude of the message signal increases, then amplitude of the carrier signal also increases. If the amplitude of the message signal reduced, at the same time the amplitude of the carrier wave also going to reduce. Okay, so here depending upon the amplitude of the carrier message signal, the resultant signal strength is going to vary. Either it will increase or it will reduced. Now, by looking at this graph, it is very clear about the amplitude modulation. Look at the slide. Is the slide is clear now for anyone? Is the slide is visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, look at the slide. The first one is, which is in the red color, signal. That is the inflection signal. Okay, it will not be in the perfect cycles. Why? Because some of the information here, the signal strength will be varied, the signal time period will be varied. Okay, it is very clear in the waveform. Look at here. At this point, as the signal varies, 1 second. Look at here, ma. So here the signal strength will be somewhat less, and here it is increasing, here reducing, again it is increasing in a random manner. So why? Because the best example is when we are talking to the lecture is giving the lecture what happens. So based on the pitch level of our voice, it sometimes the modulating signal, that is a message signal, strength will be less. At some time instant, the strength of the signal will be high. So here it is in the random manner. Now coming to the carrier signal. So by looking at this signal, we can able to say this. Can anyone? We can able to say that it is having very high frequency. Can anyone? Actually, can anyone give me the definition for the frequency? How can you define the frequency? No one? Okay. Look at here, ma. It is time period for the first cycle of the wave. It is the time period for the second cycle of the wave. So for each and every cycle, the time period is same. Okay, here the time period is very, very less. We are comparing with the time period of the message signal. Okay, it is very clear if you go through the waveforms. So from here to here, the time period is more whenever compared with carrier signal. So if the time period is very low, as usually the frequency is very high. Why? Because the frequency is nothing but the reciprocal of the time period, isn't it? What is the definition for the frequency?
Reciprocal of the time period.
Reciprocal of time.
Reciprocal of the time period. So here what is happening now? The carrier signal is very less. So what it means? The frequency is very, very high. So we can say that the carrier signal is always a very high frequency. Okay. Coming to the modulated signal, that is the resultant signal. Here we can say that, look at the modulated signal, resultant signal. So if you get this modulated signal comparing with the original carrier signal, the time period is same. Okay, no change in the time period of the carrier signal. At the same time, no phase change in the carrier signal. Okay. So, how can you say that there is no change in the phase in the modulated signal? Phase change means actually phase change. No one? So now I will draw one signal here. Simply look at the signal, ma. It is the reference level. It is one sinusoidal signal. For suppose consider and what signal is there like this. Three signals are there. Either is there any phase change in those signals? Three signals are there. One is red color, one is in the blue color, one is in the green color. Is there any phase change?
Yes,
No.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Why? Because
Yes, ma'am.
each and every signal is starting at the same point, and each and every signal is ended at that same point. So no phase change in of them. Now again, will example. The blue one is signal, and we have one more signal in the green color. We have one more signal in the yellow. Okay. So I think you are very well known about the leading and the lagging. Okay. Now, which signal leads which signal? Which signal lags which signal? First of all, the blue signal and the green signal. Either blue signal is leading or green. No.
Yellow signal is lagging.
Blue signal lagging green signal or green signal lagging blue signal?
Madam, signal is not made.
Voice stuck
Voice
అవుతుందా?
changing totally.
Okay. Wait, ma, wait. No? Okay.
No, ma'am. It's trucking.
No.
No, ma'am.
No. Oh, wait. No?
Oh, okay, ma'am.
Okay.
No, is it okay, ma?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now come to the point. Either lagging the green signal or it leads the green signal. Can anyone at least try to give the answer?
Blue signal leads the green signal.
Blue signal leads the green signal. Blue signal lags the green signal. Why? Because which is starting the first? Green signal is starting at the first level. First, okay. Then after starting of the green signal, blue signal is starting. Okay. After the blue signal, yellow signal is starting. So we can say that here green leads blue.
Blue leads yellow.
Okay. Blue leads yellow. Okay, in terms of the leading. If you go for the lagging,
blue lags
blue lags green
and yellow
okay.
lags
Yellow lags
So blue.
At the same time, yellow lacks green. Okay.
Green and green.
Okay. Difference. Difference. Or signal. Blue or green to yellow or blue to yellow, whatever it may be. Okay, there is some leading or lagging. This leading or lagging is known as the phase difference. The phase difference is always indicated by the type. Okay, so the type may be in terms of the degrees. It may be 10 degrees, 20 degrees, 30, 45 degrees, 90 degrees, or 180 degrees out of phase, whatever it may be. Okay. Now, this is leading and lagging. Now, coming to the point. Now, look at the modulated signal. The time period, again, voice is not clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Not clear, ma'am.
Sometimes it's clear and sometimes it's tracking, ma'am.
Okay, here it is raining, ma. Due to that problem only, I think. Okay. Now, is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Now, if you go through the carrier signal and the modulated signal, let's see, ma, is there any phase whenever the signal is going on?
Ma'am, we cannot understand, ma'am.
Madam, we... Okay, na?
Madam, it's so disturbing, ma'am.
Leading
Yes, ma'am.
voice is
Phase
so
difference,
disturbance. Now simply look at the carrier signal and the modulated signal, ma. Screen is visible to you now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Then, okay, look at the carrier signal and the modulated signal. Okay, is there any frequency change? Frequency means you have to look at the time period. No change in the time period. Okay, the time period is same as the carrier signal. Okay, okay.
But
Now, if you look at the phase, is there any phase change, ma?
no. No, ma'am.
నో ఫేజ్ చేంజ్. ఫేజ్ చేంజ్ వచ్చింది అనేది ఎప్పుడు అంటాం మనము? ఫర్ సపోజ్ ఒక సిగ్నల్ అనేది ఈ విధంగా ఫ్లో అవుతుంది. ఓకే, యాక్చువల్గా ఇది ఈ విధంగా ఫ్లో అవ్వాలి. సడన్ గా ఇక్కడ ఏమవుతుందంటే ఈ విధంగా కంటిన్యూస్ గా పోయేదానికి బదులు ఈ విధంగా చేంజ్ అవుతుంది. ఓకేనా?
ఓకే.
సో ఇంకా క్లియర్ గా చెప్పాలంటే నేను కలర్ వేరే చూస్ చేసుకుంటాను, గ్రీన్ సిగ్నల్. సో ఎట్ దిస్ పాయింట్ ఈ విధంగా ఫ్లో అవ్వాలి. ఇక్కడ ఏమవుతుంది అంటే ఈ విధంగా ఫేస్ అనేది చేంజ్ అవుతుంది సడన్లీ. ఆ ఫేస్ చేంజ్ అనేది 180 డిగ్రీస్ ఉండొచ్చు, 90 డిగ్రీస్ ఉండొచ్చు, ఎంతైనా ఉండొచ్చు. ఓకే, సో ఇక్కడ ఫేస్ చేంజ్ అనేది ఎక్కడన్నా కనిపిస్తుందా మనకి?
నో మ్యామ్.
No phase change. Okay, so we can say that in the modulated signal, amplitude modulated signal, no phase change is there, no frequency change is there. Simply the amplitude is going to vary. It sometimes it is high, it sometimes it is very less. So it depends upon the value of the amplitude of the message signal. So if you go to the signal of the modulated signal, it is very clear, ma. Look at here. Simply the amplitude of the modulated signal follows ఒకవేళ ఈ విధంగా తీసుకుంటే, సో ఈ ఎన్వలప్ అనేది ఏ విధంగా ఫాలో అవుతుంది? సింప్లీ ద ఎన్వలప్ ఆఫ్ ది మాడ్యులేటెడ్ సిగ్నల్ ఫాలోస్ ది మెసేజ్ సిగ్నల్. ఓకే, వినిపిస్తుందా?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So here the amplitude of the carrier signal is going to vary with the instantaneous value of the amplitude of the message signal. So we can say that this type of the modulation is known as the amplitude modulation. Okay. Okay. And disturbance is there from your side also. Okay, ma. Next, coming to the frequency modulation. If it is very clear to you about the amplitude modulation, now you can able to give the definition for the frequency modulation also. Okay, in frequency modulation, frequency of the ear signal varies based on the instantaneous value of the amplitude of the message signal. So, as it is the frequency modulation, the remaining two factors. What are the remaining two factors here? Amplitude and the phase. Okay, amplitude and the phase of the carrier signal are constant. Only the frequency of the carrier signal is going to vary. So, in which way we are going to vary the frequency of the carrier signal? It depends upon the amplitude of the message signal. Okay, now that is the frequency modulation. Now look at the waveform of the FM. Okay, where it has gone. So here waveforms కనిపిస్తున్నాయమ్మా?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay. ఓకే, ఈ వేవ్ ఫార్మ్ యూజ్ చేసుకొని మళ్ళీ చెప్తున్నాను నేను. ఇక్కడ ఏమవుతుంది అంటే డిపెండింగ్ అపాన్ ది యాంప్లిట్యూడ్ ఆఫ్ ది క్యారియర్ మెసేజ్ సిగ్నల్, ద ఫ్రీక్వెన్సీ ఆఫ్ ది carrier signal is going to be vary. If the message signal amplitude increases, the frequency of the carrier signal also increased. If the amplitude of the message signal reduced, here reducing means if it goes to the negative value, that is below the reference level, that is also known as the reducing. So as it is reducing, ఇప్పుడు జాయిన్ అవుతున్నారు ఏందమ్మా కొంతమంది. ఓకే, as the amplitude of the message signal is reducing, at the same time the frequency of the carrier signal also going to reduce. Okay, I will share the PPT. In that PPT you can able to see the waveform. Okay, next coming to the phase modulation. Again the definition is same as the both the modulations, ma. In case of phase modulation, the phase of the carrier signal is going to vary with the instantaneous value of the amplitude of the message signal. Okay, in this phase modulation, what are the constant values? Remaining two factors. What are those, ma? Amplitude, frequency. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, good. Amplitude and frequency are constant. Phases is going to vary. How the frequency is going to vary means, okay, how the phase is going to vary? Based on the amplitude of the message signal. Okay, ma. So basically phase difference means in our modulation we have chosen 180 degrees out of phase. Okay, for each and every phase change there will be 180 degrees phase change. Okay, if you go to the waveform, it is very clear, ma. Look at this. This one is the carrier signal, it is the modulating signal, and it is the modulated signal. If you go for the amplitude, is there any change in the amplitude of the modulated signal compared with the carrier signal? No change. Okay, if you go to the time period, that is the frequency, is there any frequency change?
No.
no frequency change. Okay. So, what is the changing factor here? Phase. The phase is going to
Phase.
change. Okay. So, in which
Change.
way we are going to change the phase means, I will show you, ma. Whenever the modulating signal, that is the message signal, is changes its level positive to negative or negative to positive, there will be 180 degrees out of phase in the modulated signal. So look at here. At this point, the modulating signal is going to positive to negative. Okay. At the same time instant, for the modulated signal at this point, 180 degrees out of phase is there. Here the phase shift is the 180 degrees. Again, whenever the signal is going to positive level from the negative level, one more phase shift is there at this point, and the phase shift is again 180 degrees. Is it clear, ma?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So here in this way, for each and every level change in the message signal or modulating signal, there will be 180 degrees phase shift for the modulated signal. So this type of the modulation is known as phase modulation. Okay, it is very clear now. In case of the amplitude modulation, phase and frequency is going to kept constant. In case of the frequency modulation, amplitude and phase are the constant. In case of the phase modulation, amplitude and frequency are constant. Okay. In which way we can able to generate these modulation can be explained in the next class. Next here some definitions are given, ma. Baseband signal. Baseband signal is nothing but the message signal, okay, which is having some physical, that is a measurable quantity, that is known as the message signal or intelligent signal or baseband signal, whatever it may be. Okay. Examples are so many examples are there, ma. Either it may be audio, video, picture, whatever it may be. Next, carrier signal. We know that the carrier signal is high frequency carrier signal. The best example is the radio, FM. Next, modulated signal. The resultant signal is known as the modulated signal. That is the output. Any output at the destination level is known as modulated signal. Okay. Now, completed frequency modulation, phase modulation, and the types of the signals. Okay. In the next class, I'm able to discuss about the noise. Okay, the time is completed. I think it will be disconnected itself. Try to give the attendance in both the forms. I have forwarded in the Google Class also.